Okay, y'all, listen. This is my third time recording this video. Hopefully, the third time is the charm. Yes. Okay, let's do this.
Don't prove me wrong, prove you right.
Hello, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, if this is your first time here, my name is Anisha Elizabeth. If you're already a subscriber and you're returning, welcome back. I missed y'all. Hey, how you doing? So today is going to be, well, first of all, I'm always honest when I do my videos. I like being honest. I like being transparent because I feel as though with social media in general, especially a lot with YouTube, but social media in general, a lot of people they aren't honest and they create content just because the subjects that they're creating content about is popular and everyone else is doing it, and I don't like it. But for those of you that already know, or if you don't know, for the past 2 going on 3 years, I've been on my financial recovery journey. I haven't been posting on YouTube consistently um, within that time frame, but I'm doing my best to get back consistent. To be honest, y'all, I just had to get my life together. Um, I'm still working on my mental health, working on my finances, and I just wanted to step away and just focus on that privately. But now I'm in a place where I want to, come back on camera and let y'all know how everything's going because someone might be experiencing it too. But today is my official debt confession video. And for a while, I don't want to say I was denying how much debt I was in, but I didn't want to acknowledge it because I felt as though acknowledging it made it real. And I knew I knew it was a big number, and I just didn't want to come to terms with that. So that's what we're going to go over today. So get comfortable, get your notebooks out, and get you something to drink. This is water. I don't have any sparkling water, which is another thing I'm gonna get into. I've been on a budget, haven't been buying sparkling water. I just been drinking regular water and sprucing it up with some lemon. So that's what I have today. And that's good. And y'all notice how pretty I look. I'm 20 pounds down, so I'm happy. And I got a cute little lip gloss on. Well, really, it's lip oil, and I really like it. It makes it. And I got my eyebrows done. Okay, so back on track. Um, the first thing I want to get into is how much debt I have. I'm gonna do my best to make this video super fast because I tend to ramble. So I want this video to be at least like 10, 15 minutes max. Let's see if we can do it. How much debt do I have? So my starting balance for my debt, which I already knew how much it was, just a guesstimation, but the total number is $39,284.32. And I'm going to put that somewhere on the screen. It might go over here. Now, I know what you're probably asking, Anisha. How did you get into this debt, sis? Like, how did this happen? How did it just keep growing and growing and growing? Well, about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I was out of work and I didn't have enough income coming in to cover all of my bills. So I was using my credit cards to supplement my income, which I know is like the stupidest thing ever. I knew it was a stupid thing when I did it. And I said, you know what? I just got to survive right now. I'll deal with the consequences later. And fast forward to 2024, we are dealing with the consequences.
Got into some real trouble, boy.
But a full breakdown of all my debt. Most of my debt it is from because I have 3 credit cards that are currently listed as charge-off accounts on my credit. And those are the 3 credit cards that I use to supplement my income. Now, at the time, of course, when I was out of work and I didn't have any income coming in, of course, I wasn't able to keep up with the credit card payments. So those were listed as charge-offs. And one thing I wish I would have done sooner, because I was trying to not acknowledge the pink letters that were coming in. If you know what a pink letter is, you know what I was going through. I was doing my best not to, I just wanted it like, if I don't see it, it's not real. It doesn't exist. But the one thing I wish I would have done is reached out to my bank sooner, because they were willing to work with me at the time that I called. But by the time that I called, it was my accounts were already listed as charge-offs. So that's one thing I do wish I would have done. So for the full breakdown, and I'm going from smallest to largest. As of the time that I'm recording this video, which is Sunday, March the 3rd, 2024, my Ally credit card, I owe $337.68. T'Challa, which is my car is almost paid off. I owe $1,324.38. And my expected payoff day for that, this is a personal goal I gave to myself. It's not my plan. It is. Um, September of this year is a goal that I gave myself, but I did crunch some numbers and I projected to pay it off August 1st if everything goes well and life chooses to cooperate with me. For my Apple card, I owe $1,470. For my student loan, I'm so happy because 2 days ago, I recently paid one of my student loans off completely. Well, I owed 2 cents in interest, which is so annoying, but I went ahead and took care of that 2 cents, so it's paid off. For my student loan number 1, I owe $1,568.80. And that's the same balance for my student loan number 3. That's the name of them. For student loan number 5, I owe $1,572.57. For student loan number 7, I owe $2,000, which is stupid. I shouldn't have even taken that one out. But I'm not even going to get into that. I shouldn't have taken that one out. That one was stupid because that one is actually more recent. And I didn't even need that student loan. I, I just did stupid stuff. But I will admit that this time around, I didn't completely wake up until November of last year. But I'm going to get into that. And then my Navy Federal credit card number 1, I owe $6,782.86. And then for my Navy Federal credit card number 2, I owe $14,052.10. And that comes to a grand total of what I owe now is $30,677.19. And so far, I have paid off $8,607.13. And I'm happy about that 8,000.
Bam!
So, what got me to the why I'm deciding to pay off my debt now, and I'm jumping around, I'm looking over my notes. But November of last year, there was an incident that happened to me with an individual, and it really affected me. I'm not going to get into details about it because I'm still processing. my emotions. Like I know how I feel, but I'm still working through it. But it just made me look at how my life was going. And it made me realize, hey, I want a husband one day. I want to be married. I want to be a wife. If it's meant to for me to be a mother, I wouldn't mind having a child, whether that child is adopted or a foster child or whatever. And I want me a house. And then the next question I asked myself was, how do I get to that? How do I get to that point? And I knew that at that time, I wasn't being a good steward of my finances like I should be. And I just heard, I was literally laying in bed when all this happened. And I just heard Dave Ramsey's voice in my head, like, you need to clean up this mess.
Start to clean this mess up pretty fast.
And sure enough, I got out of bed. I came here to my desk, whipped out my budget notebook, and I just wrote out all my expenses for the month, and I wrote out all the outstanding bills that I needed to make. And y'all, I kid you not, I had 5 Affirm accounts open at one time. And it was just on stuff. It wasn't even on things that I needed. It was just stuff. And then on top of those 5 Affirm accounts, I had 2 Afterpay accounts open and I had a Klarna account open. And for anybody that knows me, I'm not like a shopper. Like when it just comes to buying things that I want, I've always been a one to put my necessities over my wants. But it was so bad to the point where most of my paycheck was going to this debt, and it was just on stuff. And I was at a real extreme to where, like, I'm working on having a happy medium, like a gray area, because for me, it's either one extreme of I'm spending, not saving, or I'm saving, and not spending money on the things that I want, or like, rewarding myself. So it was shocking because I don't think it's ever gotten to this. I take it, it's only gotten this bad when I was out of work. Yeah. Where I was just depressed and just shopping to try and make myself feel better. But it wasn't making me feel better. So in that moment, I was like, okay, Nisha, let's get it together. And I rewrote out my budget, and I just slowly but surely developed a plan to pay off all of my accounts. And I think that day, or within that week, I had a overage in my savings account. Well, let me not say overage, but I like to keep my savings account at a certain number and I'll be okay. So I did, well, I could say I had an overage. I had an overage, and I decided to take that overage and put it towards my small debts so I can just go ahead and get rid of them. And I did that, and I haven't shopped like on Affirm, using Affirm or anything, because I deleted my accounts also so I wouldn't be tempted. But I'm happy. I haven't been spending excessively, so I'm really happy about that. And another reason why I decided to just go ahead and get serious and more aggressive now is because I want, like I said before, like I want to be a wife. I want a husband. And when I meet my husband, I want to be completely debt free. I want to go into my marriage not owing anybody. And if everything goes right, and if I'm blessed with a husband, I want my husband, when he meet me, I want him to be debt free. And I hope right now he's being a good steward of his finances, or he's developing a plan to become a great steward of his finances so he can be prepared for when he meets me. So that's what I'm excited about. And I really want my townhome when I turn 30. I'll be 26 next month. So I have 4 years. My expected debt payoff date that was generated in Financial Peace University, originally it was March of 2032, but right now it's listed as December of 2031. But I want to pay off my debt within the next 5 years. Yeah, because it'll be 2029. Oh my gosh. Yes, I want to pay off my debt within the next 5 years. So by the time I'm 30, 31, I want to be signing the line for my townhome. So last question. What is my game plan to tackle this debt? Um, I've already broken down my budget and it's completely just necessities. Well, let me not say completely, but majority of it is just necessities like my four walls, rent, groceries, gas for my car for me to go to and from work, and rent, gas, grocery. Oh, and electric. I'm really proud of myself because I did cut my grocery bill and I am able to survive off of $160 a month. I was budgeting 200, but I'm able to survive off of $160 a month. It just requires me to cook more, and I'm actually excited about it because it's helping me get back to being vegan and vegetarian. Right now, I guess you could say I'm pescatarian. But meat and dairy products are just so expensive. And I'm really not supposed to even have dairy because it makes me bloated and it breaks out my skin. But that's neither here nor there. But I've been shopping at Aldi. I've been saving a lot of money, which makes me happy. Of course, clipping my coupons. I also I've been my brain. I just had a brain fart. And this video already pushing 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. Um, I've been looking at getting a second job. I came to the conclusion that in order for me to pay off my debt within a time frame that I want, I do need a second job because with my income alone at my full-time job, I did the math and my take home, my salary is $32,500. But after retirement, health insurance, vision, dental, taxes, and my FSA, I calculated it and it breaks down to like 28,000 a year. And like literally by the grace of God, I'm surviving. So I submitted my application to an establishment. I'm not going to say the name. So, and I have an interview next Saturday for that. So, I'm excited about it. I hope they hire me. It's for a host position. I think I will be good for the host position because who wouldn't want to see this face, this beautiful face, when you first walk in to a restaurant, you know? But yeah, I'm excited. Um, the 40K, I can't change the decisions that I've made in the past, but I will say it was a learning experience for me and it has taught me a lot. And I'm learning things about myself and I'm learning more about finances as I go through this journey. Um, yeah, I'm excited. I'm just excited to finally getting rid of it and tackling it. And I'm in a position to where I can pay off my debt because before it was just like adding up and adding up and adding up. And I didn't have the financial means to pay it. But now I am, and I'm super excited. And I hope you guys are excited too. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up or leave a comment below. If you are on your debt-free journey as well, you can list that in the comments below. I really enjoy when y'all leave me comments. Also, I need to post my February, oh my gosh, my brain. I need to post my February wrap up. No, my February check in. That's what it's called. I need to well, first I need to record it. I need to record my February check in video so you guys can actually see how much I put towards my debt for the month of February. Y'all, it was a lot. It had a comma attached to it. It was a lot. But I'm not gonna be on here too long. If no one told you this today, I okay, let's try this again. If no one told you this today, you're amazing. I love you. You matter in this world. And remember to always stay beautiful. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.
Booty.